We're kind of like this generation of women who are being told like you can have it all, which means like you should have it all. Is this a good time? I know you got a baby who's supposed to be taking a nap, but guess what? Mom first. How old's your little one?
He's 17 months old.
Okay, so what are we talking about today? We're talking about mom stuff, and mom stuff is very loaded. So I'm here for this conversation.
I recently moved to a different city. I do have different group of people that I'm dealing with as a mom versus people who knew me before as an attorney. People who I knew before as a single person or even my career, they expect me to go back to my work. They think that, oh, why would you give up something that you were doing so well? And with people that I've recently met, when they find out that I'm an attorney, first of all, they're surprised because they knew me as a stay-at-home mom first. Both groups of people, it's hard to talk to them.
Right.
And being proud of the fact that I made this choice. I somehow feel guilty. I think that's challenging for me to continue to believe in my choices and be content and confident about it, while, the rest of the world is really telling me otherwise.
Everything that you're saying is something that I have felt on the opposite side. Mm-hmm. I've never stayed at home. Mm-hmm. I took the minimum amount of maternity leave, which is also the maximum that's allowed to you as an American woman. I love my kids. I really love going to work. And there is not enough money in the world that could get me to stay home with my kids full time. It's really easy to be insecure as a mom. 2 generations ago, it was pretty bonkers to have a woman be working outside of the home. Right. We're kind of like this generation of women who are being told like you can have it all, which means like you should have it all. So you should work because you can, or you should stay home if you can. Your friends who are saying like, well, when will you go back? When will you go back? Like you don't have to know that right now. And it's also okay to say like, for now, like I'm really happy with this right now. Because everything changes. If
I'm really brutally honest with myself, I don't know sometimes.
Yeah. Even hearing you say that is like comforting to me because I sometimes feel guilty that I don't feel guilty about going to work. So wrap your mind about that. Like what kind of a job has the world done on me? Getting your original voicemail, I was like, oh, she's staying at home, but she's so smart. And I'm like, wait, why do I feel like that? Why do I feel like it's a waste of a woman's brain to like use her intelligence and energy on a child, on her child? I had to look at that in myself, and it's like, oh, I have this fear that I will never quite be a good enough mom. I look at moms who stay home and I'm like, oh, well, I guess they've got it all figured out. They're living their best life. They love it all. But maybe it's hard for all of us. Is that what you're telling me?
I think so.
Okay, Kristina, thank you so much for calling me. This could have been 10,000 text messages or one 15-minute phone call. Seems like a no-brainer to me.